from Vegas, yeah, I drink Jaeger. Four bangers get serenaded by ladies basically naked. It's crazy.
Hey, welcome back everybody for the second episode of It's Been a Minute with Nate.
And Mark.
So last episode, we decided to ask each other some questions, but this week, we've decided to ask our friends to give us questions and discussion topics.
We haven't taken a look at any of this yet, so never know what we're gonna see.
Let's crack it open and let's get the power hour started.
Honestly. By the way, we're doing diesels today. It's gonna be a little heavy to be doing 8 of these in an hour, but it's for the fans, I think.
We just thought the hams was a little too easy, so now we're moving on to something a little bit harder.
Yeah. Next week, vodka.
We'll see. Hey, to minute one.
Absolutely.
This is already like almost rougher than
These
the
are
hams one.
these are heavy, man. This is a heavy beer.
Oh,
This is like canned bread. This one's a full-on paragraph.
shit.
It says bean roulette. You have a bean plant that produces 1 bean every 6 months and requires routine care 3 times a day. Eating the aforementioned bean will sprout a miniature arm, 2 times the strength of your regular arm, from a random spot on your body. You can't make money off this plant. What do you do with this bean and its bean potential? To recap,
There's a lot to unpack on this.
1 bean every 6 months, care 3 times a day, eating it sprouts a miniature arm 2 times the strength of your regular arm from a random spot on your body. Does it stay there forever then? So like if I
think
had
that's
this,
what they assume, yeah.
if I had this bean plant for 4 years, I'm eating 8 beans. I got 8 fucking miniature arms just from random places.
I think I just burned that plant to the ground. That is an abomination.
I'm drinking my fucking beer again. God damn it.
I don't think I eat a single bean. And like how miniature? Are we talking like up to here, up to here, up to like a little nub? I mean,
But you don't know where it's gonna sprout. Imagine you get a
I
little
know.
arm like this.
Or like on your nose?
If you could choose where it sprouts from, that's a game changer. Cause fuck, I'd put like 2 right here, and then they'd be miniature, so they'd be right next to my holsters, you know?
Yeah.
And I'd go out to the Wild West, and I'd fucking, like I would put my hands behind my back and be like, fucking try me. They'd be like, all right, and they'd pull their gun. I already have 2 on them.
We got a shot.
Like, I don't think I'm eating a single bean the way this stands.
No, I'm burning the plant to the ground.
I'd probably keep it and just start collecting the beans in case I needed. Like, imagine then, like one day, apocalypse strikes, and I've got a stash of 20 beans. You know, I've been doing this.
And you just have
I've been doing
30
this for
arms.
10 years, and I just all of a sudden I'm like, it's go time, baby, and I'm Arm Man all of a sudden, just fucking.
So okay,
Miniature arms.
Do these instantly sprout? I don't know.
This is an incredible question, by the way.
Who the fuck? There's no way that you came up with that question on your own.
Yeah, I bet this is the kind of question that whoever this is, like, it just keeps them up at night. Like, what I do with this bean plant, man, if I had it. This one says butt stuff.
You have an opinion?
Do I have an opinion on butt stuff? Pro. That's my stance.
I'm anti butt stuff.
We need to clarify. Are we talking about butt stuff like anal sex with a woman, or butt stuff like? Because there's a lot of butt stuff.
Yeah,
these
no,
days.
I'm thinking the whole umbrella.
Well, but I mean, like, there's also butt stuff done on guys these days.
I just think like the butt is kind of like a no-go area.
Okay. I just think that's a personal stance. You know what I mean?
I
Like,
have no issue with people that like it. or
Okay,
enjoy
good.
it.
That's all I'm saying. I don't do butt stuff, but I can appreciate a little rim job every now and then. Not for me, but I can appreciate someone who appreciates.
Pour the rest of your shot. We gotta take a drink. It just grosses me out. Like that's where
Any butt
that's
stuff.
where you poop, dude. Unless
Well, not girls. Girls don't poop.
unless you like bleach your asshole or like specifically like deep clean that shit. My dick's gonna smell like shit, or my finger, or my whole fist.
If I was going to protest anything after birds not being real, wake up, sheeple.
What are you talking about? I mean...
Okay, birds aren't real.
You don't have to
You're
protest that.
You're
Just...
an idiot if you think they are. If I was going to protest anything after that, it would be normalized butt stuff.
I think it's normalized at this point.
I don't think so. People like you.
This has gone off the rails.
Okay, yeah, we're going to move on.
I'll read a couple other ones.
A couple other ones.
Couple. My inner Wisconsin's coming out a little bit. Couple, 2, 3 another
Let's
ones.
just do a couple other ones.
So, cleanliness of wieners, parentheses, washing hands after pissing. Mark knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah. This is an important topic. Sometimes I get shamed by my friends. I'll openly admit this. There are times where I take a piss and don't wash my hands. And I understand that that can be gross, kind of. But at the same time, my hands are dirtier than my wiener on any given day, at any given point of the day. That's just a fact. Like, I know where my wiener's been, you know? Like, I know where it's been.
Yeah?
Today I know where it's been. Get the fuck. Shut up. All I'm saying is, when my hands touch my wiener, just because wieners are like taboo and stuff, you know, it's your reaction to say, oh, like wash your hands. The reality should be, by touching my hands to my wiener, I should wash my wiener afterwards, because my hands are dirtying my wiener more than my wiener is dirtying my hands.
And I'll take a shot to that.
Hey, cheers.
I haven't been outside at all in the past 4
Yeah,
weeks.
you're looking pretty porcelain these days, Nate.
I always do, but at
You
least
might want to get some vitamin D, buddy. Vitamin D's nuts.
Like that. All right, well, moving on. All right, so describe a time where you're almost arrested.
Okay, I'm gonna run you through 3 quick stories. All right, high school. We played strip football in the parking lot of our high school at night. That was something that we did. So basically how it works is the other team scores, they choose an article of clothing that you take off. That was kind of, that had some volume to it. Okay, so other team scores, they say take off your shoes. That was the pro play because you want their shoes off first because it's fucking hard to run on the gravel because you step on some rocks and shit.
Oh, true.
Yep. And then loser has to run a lap down on the track just completely ass naked. So long story short, the cops got called on us. We're all ass naked down on the track. The girls like dipped into their cars and got out before the cops even like got there basically. 4 naked guys in the track equipment shed while they're shining lights all over the football field and going, come on, we know you're in there. They took all of our license plates and shit, so like they knew who we were anyways. We got in a bunch of trouble with the school, so that happened. Episode 2. Summer junior year, going into senior year of college. My buddy and I are the only people at our apartment back in Madison where we went to school. So we go out to the bars, and I have a moped over the summer, so we're not gonna Uber for $8 fucking because that's 2 drinks really quick. So I moped us downtown, and we get super hammered, obviously. I started to sober up like a responsible adult, and then mopeded us home. Mm-hmm. I sort of blew a red light. I mean,
Not a great look.
yeah. So I get pulled over. I fucking go through the whole field sobriety test, aced it like a fucking champ, crushed it.
We're really good role models here.
Yeah. I mean, don't drink and drive, obviously. But if you're gonna, know the field sobriety test.
Don't do that.
That was a joke, okay? Fucking,
It's like, don't
Ease
murder
up.
someone.
Ease
But if
up.
you do...
it's a joke.
Am I laughing?
You should be. It was fucking funny. But that was probably the closest I've ever actually been, because I would have been straight up arrested.
Yeah, you would have been.
And I would have had a DUI.
You would have gotten some
I
bracelets.
probably wouldn't have been hired here. I wouldn't even be here right now.
True.
Good times. Really good times.
Things happen for a reason.
Officer Munez.
And then you changed- and then-
Munez.
And then you changed your ways. You became totally sober.
I have not drank since.
I don't think I've ever been close to being arrested.
Ever.
No.
Never had any run-ins with the law. Good boy, Nate. Made your parents proud. Your whole wife. Fuck you, Nate.
Maybe the closest is when I like fucked up my face
Okay.
and
Oh
I got.
my God, I have been arrested. All right, never mind. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. That made me remember that I have been arrested.
Oh, Disney shows. That's it. That's just Disney shows. So I'm thinking like Wizards of Waverly Place.
Is that a Disney show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. Sweet Life on Deck.
So any show where they would have done like this is the Disney Channel.
Oh, shot by the way. That's So Raven.
Oh, that's actually harder than you think when you're doing it in reverse.
This has been way more of a shit show than the first episode. We have been.
This stuff hits different. All right,
Boy.
cool. Disney shows. I mean, greatest of all time has got to be Sweet Life of Zach and Cody. There's just, I don't know, like Sweet Life until Sweet Life on Deck was really good.
Hannah Montana was definitely the best of all time.
You're wrong. You're wrong for
No,
that.
you're wrong.
This one says, "Do you wipe your bum when sitting up or down?" I think they mean like sitting or
Shot, by the way.
standing.
I mean, I do a lean. Right? I don't stand to wipe. You lean.
No, yeah. I mean, but that's just the answer. Then is just sitting.
Yeah, this is a dumb question. No one's
No, you're so wrong. Because I agree with you.
do people literally just stand up?
Yes.
And wipe.
Yes. People do that.
Who?
I don't know.
Who does
I don't
that?
know.
Jesus Christ.
All right. On to the next. The question is, how low are your standards right now? Low enough that I'd probably bang your mom. How many dicks can you jerk off in 30 minutes? All right, that depends on the dicks because if my own dick is one of them, that's at least 5 minutes right there. Well, I guess I could lock out my knees and call it 3:30.
Wait, what the fuck? Lock up? What?
You've never locked out your knees?
What does that mean?
Fellas, I'm about to change your life, okay? I'm gonna sound like a tool for saying this because it's not generally a problem for guys to come. But if you're a guy, you've probably had a bad blowjob in your life, right? And if you ever do, and you get to the point where you almost start to feel kind of bad because you're like, I'm not gonna come from this, you know, like it's not gonna happen. I'm telling you, lean back, lock your knees out, and I'm telling you'll come faster. Honestly, try it the next time you jerk off. You'll finish in half the time. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say.
How many times is too many times a day to masturbate during quarantine?
2.
Yeah, 2. One is standard, but 2.
Doesn't this look like fun?
Let's spend an hour.
Hey, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, buddy.
Yeah, fuck that. That went me. That gave me. That went.
What?
We finished the power hour. Now we're just kind of sipping some brews, and we're gonna go through the rest. Well, maybe not the rest of the questions, but as many questions we can get through in an hour.
We're just kind of gonna keep it going. If you could time travel back to a certain age, what age would you do, if any?
Like the modern era is the best era.
Yeah.
Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong.
No, I think they mean a certain age. Like, would you rather be 18 right now?
Really? If you time travel back to a certain... Oh, okay.
To a certain age.
Okay, yeah, I'd rather go back to, like, my 19-year-old self.
Yeah.
When I had a girlfriend, I had friends, and it's all...
We're washed up as fuck.
Why do you think we're doing a power hour?
True. Yeah, it's because we hate ourselves.
Well, because we want to go back to the glory days. Okay, 19 was like the Like if we're tracking like my life and happiness peak, it's like it's like kindergarten. I think I'm hot shit. So I'm at the top. I'm at the peak at kindergarten.
True.
First grade, I still think I'm at the peak. But once we get to fourth grade,
A little humble. Yeah, humble.
all the way back down.
Yeah.
I mean, you slowly climb through middle school and high school and high school.
Nice. You got better through middle school and high school?
It was a roller coaster in middle school. But high school, got better in high school, better in high school. College, got better in college.
Nice.
And then crashed junior year.
Nice.
And now I'm back to like, normal
Let's go.
normal self-worth.
Oh, okay. All right. As long as we're at normal, I mean.
Yeah. It's like, I like myself, but I'm also a piece of shit. So it makes sense.
As long as you can admit that, because you're a piece of shit.
Next question. Kissing your son on the lips. Okay, so this is like directly towards Tom Brady.
I mean, respect.
I actually have, I don't really have it's a little weird, but I don't really have an issue with it.
I know that at a certain point in my life, and it was probably when I was somewhere between like 3 and 6, my dad kissed me on the lips.
Yeah.
It's like a dad thing to do, you know? Mm-hmm. But I feel like his son's older than that. I feel like his son's like 15.
It's not.
In which case,
it's not great.
what are we doing?
But it's.
What are we doing?
I can chalk that up to like culture or like family values.
Culture?
Yeah.
Is that culture? Who's culture?
I mean, like, I don't know, white culture. But
Is that
it's-
white culture?
Yeah, it's white culture.
Okay.
Like, if this is what we're getting upset about, like we have to recheck and figure out what we really need to be upset about.
You know what? When did it become illegal to love my family?
Exactly.
On to the next. Shot of spit versus shot of cum. I think they mean, would you rather drink a shot of spit or a shot of cum? Nathan?
An interesting question. Because in the times we're living in now,
Yeah.
I would almost rather do cum. Because a spit, more than one person has to make that shot full of spit, right? And who knows what kind of diseases they have.
I mean, it doesn't necessarily need to be more than one person. I would almost argue that in order to fill up a full shot, it's more likely that it takes multiple people to fill up the shot of cum than it does to fill up the shot of spit.
You're probably, it depends how much time you're giving him. Because if you're giving like a week, like you could fill up a shot of cum.
Well,
no
yeah.
problem.
Well, then it's just one guy, regardless.
All right, let's assume it's one guy.
Okay.
It's one guy's cum and one guy's spit.
Okay.
I'd probably do spit.
You're thinking about this so hard. It's spit 10 times out of 10. Yeah.
It's spit.
Spit or
yeah.
cum?
Yeah, it's
Spit or
spit.
cum?
Yeah, it's spit.
I'd rather you spit in my mouth 11 times than cum in my mouth once.
Yeah.
Let's just move on. That's a simple
no,
question. That's a
is
simple
that
question.
is some-
It's a good question to ask, but I mean, come on.
TV shows / movies you've been watching throughout the quarantine. I mean, dude, I've been watching a lot of The Wire.
Interesting.
It's basically about this cop. He's trying to. My mind is broken.
All right, let me recommend you a couple shows really quick. BoJack Horseman.
No, you're gonna kill yourself if you watch BoJack Horseman.
No, come on.
It's so depressing.
Yes,
it's
but
so
that's-
depressing.
Yeah, but okay. Tell me you've never just wanted to be depressed.
no. When have I ever wanted? When I'm depressed, I'm like, man, I wish I really wasn't depressed.
I don't mean you want to be depressed. I just mean like you want to watch something depressing.
No, when I want to feel better about myself, I just watch reality TV.
I'm saying the opposite. I'm saying you want to feel bad.
Why would I want to feel bad?
You never do that? Really?
No.
Okay. On to the next. What friend would be your first guest on this podcast and why? All right. What's next?
What if women had penises and men had vaginas?
That would be the end of humanity.
What are you talking about?
So the way I'm interpreting it is that if we suddenly switched, not like if for all time women had penises and men had vaginas, but like imagine if suddenly in 2020 women had penises and men had vaginas, and you had to like as a man, you had to let like your girlfriend penetrate you. I mean, humanity would cease to exist.
I think you're being a little over dramatic on that one.
I mean, am I?
Yeah.
Am I?
Yeah. I don't have a good rebuttal. It's such a outlandish thing. It's like, what if all of a sudden just everyone switched reproductive organs?
But what if?
What if?
What would happen?
I mean, I'm still be single. So things would stay the same for me.
Let's just go ahead and say that
Things would be different. Things would be different.
I guess guys would be getting railed.
What is your one favorite thing? Literally anything ever, and why?
My one favorite thing.
I'll go Bud Light Seltzer. I love
That's your favorite thing of all time.
all.
Respect.
Okay, if I could do a real answer, and it's a little abstraction, I would say college is my favorite thing of all time.
Wow.
You get a good education,
So sweet.
a lot of kids.
Oh, you have a lot of kids in college?
No. Nate plus Kate equals 8.
Honestly, that's way better than John plus 8, or John plus Kate, or John and Kate plus 8,
Yeah.
or whatever it is.
What happened to your Mio? Do you have it?
Do you need some?
This is a life hack for all you guys. If you wanna
Mio beers.
you wanna wake up a little bit, you just squirt a little Mio in your beer. It tastes better, and you wake up a little bit.
Here's a little life hack for all you guys out there. If you want a little kick in the ass, you just go. Whoa!
Oh, dude, on my table!
Yeah.
Oh, your shirt! I can get some paper towels if you want.
Oh, look at that. It just come. Whoop, 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 whoop.
How did you miss your mouth that bad?
A little Chris Berman. Whoop! Whoop!
Chris is Berman.
Yo, boomer. Let's have another question.
All right, what potato chip flavor doesn't exist that you really want to try?
Vagina.
All right, I'm going to bed. I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
Yes.
We're gonna.
Hey guys, welcome back to Mark's Gambling Corner. Do the little edit there. So today we're going to be talking about betting on the ponies. So personally, I like to try to bet the trifecta, right? You got to get first, second, and third. To be honest, not even sure if that's how it works. I've never bet the ponies, but if I did, I'd always go with the name of the horse that seems most like a porn star, right? So if there's a horse with like Candy in its name, you bet that horse every time. Every time. I don't care if it's like 15-1. You bet that horse. You probably bet it third, but you bet that horse. Other than that, it's kind of just, personal preference all the way, you know? You gotta bet the horse that looks good, right? The horse that's got that fat ass, you're gonna want to bet on that horse. Always hit on soft 16. All right, on to the next. What was your last Google search? Or what was the last website you visited? What was it?
Was it the Minecraft porn thing?
No, because I would have searched that just straight up in Pornhub. Which of the Milwaukee Brewers racing sausages is the best? Which one would be the best wingman? Wow.
Oh, the Italian. The Italian.
There was some thought put into that question.
The Italian.
Fuck,
Oh,
I have
man,
to piss again.
Go.
All right, entertain.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have as many vices as Mark does, so I don't have like a gambling corner. So I can't really tell you as much as he does.
Did you just... Was this your way of entertaining? You just fell asleep?
What?
What?
What? Is my mic connected to my drawstring?
Yep.
Okay.
You're trash.
You got a problem?
Holy shit. All right, on to the next.
Why are you single? Oh, there's a lot to unpack on that one.
Fuck you. Fuck you for asking this. Would you switch bodies with the person you're, spelled wrong, sitting across from? Why or why not? So they're just asking, would we switch bodies?
No.
What the fuck? I mean, you just said no, so I feel like if I say yes, this is just very obviously a one-way trade.
Yeah, so you gotta say no.
I'm gonna say yes.
You can pick one song for the end credits of your life. Which song do you pick? Oh, that's an interesting
That's a great question.
It's hard. Maybe just like a Canon D type game.
You want Canon and D in your soundtrack?
No.
Yeah. All right. You have to battle a character from Super Smash Bros. Who do you fight?
Isabelle. There's no question.
Isabelle's
a dog in Animal Crossing. You think I can't beat the shit out of a dog in Animal Crossing? The only other person I can think of is Olimar. But Olimar's got his fucking minions that can like attack you and just fucking slap you in the head.
I mean,
Maybe Kirby, Jigglypuff might be a good answer.
yeah, but Jigglypuff has her like little rest. I feel like I don't know what that actually does, but it apparently hurts. Kirby's not a bad answer actually, because she could suck me in and what? Gain my superpower, which is what?
Jerking off?
She can jerk off really quickly now.
Lock the knees! Lock the knees!
Wait, I think that might be everything.
All right, well, thank you guys for coming in for the second episode of It's Been a Minute.
We appreciate your listenership. I feel the need to point out that if you want to, you can, just like we pointed out last time, you can email us, or I guess, write in the comments.
Questions. Yeah, submit questions.
Anything you want to know. If you're thinking of a question, just a good question you got, and you're thinking like, man, like I wish these guys would answer this, go ahead and submit it. And then honestly, we'll probably read the comments, and because you're just as much of our friends now as anyone else is.
True. We haven't seen our friends in months.
Yep, not sure if I have any real friends at this point.
Except me, right?
Yeah. All right.